It's a national holiday today, right? Have you got the connection between holy day and holiday? Okay, so it's not really a holy day because I guess the United States can't make holy days, but they can make holidays. And so today is a holiday of gratitude. And, one of the exercises in my own spiritual life, my own process of maturing as a human being has been becoming more aware of the things that I have to be grateful for. The process of God's grace enlightening me to the things that I have to be grateful for wasn't always painless. I'm going to try to tell a very brief story, or try to tell a story very briefly that kind of highlights this. Anybody here ever felt sorry for themselves? Okay. And so one day I was feeling sorry for myself. And the circumstances of my life that led me to feel sorry for myself aren't really important. But the reality is I was feeling sorry for myself. And I was a little bit irritated at God, and I was irritated at the world, and I felt sorry for myself. And in the midst of that moment, God opened my eyes. Sometimes I like to say God will throw a pebble at us, and if he doesn't get us our attention, he'll throw one of those big green pecans at us. And if he doesn't get our attention with that, it's a coconut, okay? And if he still doesn't get our attention, it's a 2x4 right here, okay? And so this was kind of the 2x4. And in the moment of being kind of humiliated by God and being enlightened to all that I had taken for granted was, healthy mind, healthy body, loving family, good job, comfortable place to sleep, comfortable place to eat, a good reputation. All of these blessings, all of them, none of which I was aware of in this moment of self-pity. And then seeing a very poor family, a desperately poor family, picking through as a family unit a garbage pile, seeing this with my own eyes, picking through literally through my garbage. And in that moment, and that 2x4 cracked me in the head, and I realized how spoiled I was, and I realized how ungrateful I was. It wasn't as if God was punishing me, right? What was God trying to do to me? Wake me up. Quit focusing on the negative, Michael. Quit focusing on what you don't have. Pray in gratitude for the gifts that you have and watch the world around you change. I say that to you because I'm not unique, and I'm still struggling to be a man of gratitude, right? I'm still struggling to be the 10% from the gospel, right? to find things daily to be grateful for. We are a tremendously blessed people, aren't we? To be Catholic, to be American. And it is, I know, 7 a.m. daily Mass, but it's a holiday, so I get to preach a little extra, okay? So just a few more words, okay? Many years after the event that I just described to you, I was living in a fifth-wheel trailer as the house that the rectory up in Dido was being renovated. So this family had loaned me a fifth-wheel trailer, and I was living in it. Felt a lot like a Katrina person, you know. A lot of people know what it feels like to live in a trailer. I was going to live in a trailer for like 6 months. And woe is me, right? The hot water heater broke in the trailer. I said, what does that mean? Cold water in August in Mississippi. Torture, right? So I was being daily tortured by this cold water. And there was a gentleman that was working on the house, and he was from Mexico. And I asked him if he knew anything about hot water heaters and this and that, and his broken Spanish and my broken Spanish, his broken English and my broken Spanish, I should say. And basically, he didn't know what a hot water heater was almost. You know, it was like, what are you talking about? And I got the impression that he'd never had a hot water heater. And I had never been grateful for a hot water heater. And what are you grateful for today? Are you grateful for the hot shower you took this morning? Are you grateful for this beautiful church? Are you grateful for a sound mind? Are you grateful that you have a little money in the bank and you're not worried about your next meal? Are you grateful that God breathed his life into you those many years ago? That he died on the cross for your sins? That he has a place in heaven with your name on it? And what are you grateful for today? We are a people of gratitude. The Mass is a prayer of gratitude. We are required by our God to be grateful, not because he wants us to grovel before him, but because he wants us to consciously share in the blessings that he has bestowed upon us. So today, let's all take a moment and step back and thank God for what we have. Pray for those who have not, and strive to be instruments of God's peace in this world.